Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on Elite Academy. Have you ever been a victim of a call जहां आपको ये कॉल आई हो कि आपको ऐसी पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन आपसे शेयर की गई which you were even surprised that how somebody knows so much about you. They will know where you have traveled recently. You will get a call जहां आपको ये बताया जाएगा कि आप किसी फ्रॉड में फंस चुके हैं या आपके घर के किसी मेंबर ने कोई क्राइम किया है और they have been arrested in a case related to sexual harassment, rape or anything. So on that call the person is trying to generate fear. वो प्रेशर दे रहा है, वो उस fear के थ्रू आपसे कुछ करवाना चाहता है. I am very sure that you must have come across such stories from your friends, neighbors, relatives. आपको ये सारी बातें पता चलती होंगी. मेरे relatives में, मेरे family में भी ऐसा सुनने को मिला. And such frauds are going on. There are various forms of it. We will talk about it. So especially these calls which I am talking about, they call you. The first move is that they share personal information so that आपको उनके ऊपर trust हो. That whatever they are telling, the information is so detailed, so personal that if somebody is knowing it, it means they are authentic. The second move is after building this authenticity, they will try to create the atmosphere of fear. They might call you, they might share some fake document with you on your WhatsApp, and they will call you on a video call. They will be wearing uniform. जो setup होगा पूरा office, पुलिस का setup होगा, government authorities का setup होगा, judge, Supreme Court judge, I will talk about it, उसका setup होगा. And through this atmosphere of fear, they will try to pressurize you, time pressure. That if you're not going to do this, this will happen. If you're not going to do this within this time limit, this will happen. Right? So we are talking about digital arrest. And recently, Honorable Prime Minister in his 115th edition of Mann Ki Baat, he has highlighted the matter of digital arrest, what should be done. So he was basically trying to create the awareness about it because lot of scam is happening around this, and I will share the data that in this year itself how much we have lost to digital arrest and such frauds. So what is it? A digital arrest scam involves scammers pretending to be government officials. Fraudsters here try to impersonate as police, CBI, narcotics and at times RBI officials. They approach potential victims through phone or video calls through WhatsApp, Sky and other channels. And often the victim is accused of being part of an illegal activity such as movement of drugs or a suspicious package. पूरी माहौल, पूरी भूमिका बनाई जाती है. In fact, वर्धमान ग्रुप के जो ओसवाल साहब हैं, he was also a victim. And in his case, the story was different. You must have come across this article. जहां पे जो फ्रॉडस्टर्स थे उन्होंने एक सुप्रीम कोर्ट का पूरा एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट किया, चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया वो बन के उन लोगों ने बात किया, पूरा केस चलाया, एंड ही वाज अ विक्टिम ऑफ डिजिटल अरेस्ट. एंड इफ वी टॉक अबाउट कि कौन इससे प्रभावित हो रहा, आर दे आर टारगेटिंग एनी स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप, देन एवरीबडी इज द विक्टिम. द रिच क्लास, द लोअर क्लास, द पुअर क्लास, द अर्बन पीपल, द एजुकेटेड पीपल और नॉट सो एजुकेटेड पीपल, everybody has become victim of this, and that's why it is a matter of national importance that we all should know about it at least. If we talk about this year, then we have come across different types of frauds, including the digital arrest, and its intensity we will be able to understand with the help of the economic loss which has happened. So according to Indian Cyber Crime Coordination System, there are various types of frauds going on. The first one being the digital arrest, and we have lost almost rupees 120 crores between the month of January to April. The second one being the trading scam, and this we have lost highest almost rupees 1420 crores. And the third one is the investment scheme which has become very popular, and there we have lost almost rupees 222 crores. And the fourth one, the romance and dating scam, जिसका youth सबसे ज़्यादा victim हो चुका है, and we have lost almost 13 crores. So these are the 4 to 5 types of scams or the frauds which are in news these days, and I know personally many of my students, friends, relatives, their families who have become the victim of these frauds. So be aware of these frauds, and whenever you are getting such calls, mails पे अब आज के लिए काम नहीं हो रहे हैं, you will get a call, you will get a video call, you will get a personal call, and whenever you are getting it, you have to follow these 3 steps. You have to stop, you have to think, and you have to act. Whenever you are getting such call, you should not be in a panic mode. You should be calm. You take it. You receive the call, but don't take it to the face value. If somebody is saying that your son is under our custody, don't worry about it. First, try to verify the authenticity of it, of the information. You disconnect the call, you call your son or your daughter or whomsoever the matter is concerned to. So don't panic. Okay, this is the first thing. You think, who is calling you? The authorities, sometimes they are saying they are police personnel, they are CBI personnel, they are RBI personnel. In fact, Honorable Prime Minister has highlighted this matter that no government official or no government agencies will approach you like this. If there is a matter of investigation as well, they will never approach you over a video call. So you try to apply your brain कि आपको कोई भी ऐसी कॉल गवर्नमेंट एजेंसी से नहीं आने वाली है, कोई नहीं कर सकता है. कभी आपसे ऐसी पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन ना कोई पूछेगा. कई बार ये जो बैंक के फ्रॉड हो रहे हैं, कभी बैंक आपसे ओटीपी नहीं पूछता है. सो दिस यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दैट इफ सच इंफॉर्मेशन और somebody is asking, then you should laugh at them that what you are doing, we are aware of what is going on. And next, what you have to do, you have to act by dialing 1930 and you have to connect to the National Cyber Helpline, and there you should report this case so that we will get to know what is the frequency and what is the intensity of such cases. At national level, we have Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center under Ministry of Home Affairs, which is taking care of these things, and they are cooperating with the multiple agencies, and they are maintaining the data, they are taking the actions, they are creating the awareness. So this is the central agency which is looking after such issues. So let's cooperate and be aware of your safety, because your safety is your responsibility.